One other guy too was Mark Henry at that time. It was in '96. I didn't like him either, and I guess some of the boys didn't either at the time because he came in, he didn't pay his dues, he thought he was in this, that, and the other, and they kind of had to set him straight. And I think he changed as he got experienced and trained. But the one story about him, I think that was the night I wrestled Steve Austin, and I was looking on the board to see my name and when I was going up and everything. And he kind of Mark Henry walked by me and threw his shoulder into me. And I took a step back and I looked at him. I was like, I went, fuck you. He just looked at him and he just stopped and he turned around and said, before you take another step, I know how to wrestle and you don't. That's what I said to him. And he just kept walking and he just kept walking. And I remember some of the people saw it and I'm like, I said, believe that motherfucker. And that's what I kind of said. But they were kind of like, hey, I stood up for myself. That was me standing up for myself. Nobody said a word to me after that. Like, hey, okay, he stood up for himself. That was it. And he wasn't going to take his shit because he thought, oh, well, he's just he's an enhancement guy. He's a jobber. I could just do that. I could walk by and just throw a shoulder into him. I didn't know him from Adam. Like, if you're my friend, I would have laughed. I would have like, yeah, all right, whatever. It would have been a joke, but I didn't know him. I wasn't friends with him. And that was it.
He obviously came into the business then as an outsider, we'll say, from Olympics and whatever, and came in with an ego then, which wouldn't have went down well in the dressing room.
No, it doesn't. If he was humble and he was polite and he was listening and trying to learn and, treating other people as if they were better than him, he would have been okay at the beginning. But no, he had to learn the hard way from my understanding. And he did. So yeah. He had a good career. Good for him. He had a big, strong guy. I mean, no doubt about it. But I mean, you got to, if you don't stand up for yourself, they're going to walk all over you. And that I was clear. I was ready to throw if I had to, because I just said, no, you're not doing that. And I was 3 years into the business and I knew that. So I don't know if that got me any more respect, but everybody was cool with me. Nobody came up to me and said anything about it later. Nobody said either way. Nobody said a word to me about it. It's like, it would happen fast and it was quick.